Namaste and hip hop hooray. What's going on, boys and girls from across the world? mikeYbudd coming at you with another fantastic flow. In today's session, we're going to be focusing on balance and not just seeing how long you could stand on one leg for, but this is actually going to be balance that's really good for fall prevention. So when you're ready to get started, we'll meet up in a child's pose. Knees apart with the toes together, reaching for the top of the mat, and again, just melting our foreheads to the ground as we usually do. But the only thing different about today's child pose is that I want you to move with the intention of balance. It doesn't mean that we have to conquer balance. We just want to intend to do it our best. Let's take one more deep inhale, one more deep exhale. And then coming out onto all fours, tabletop position, hands and knees, doing our cat-cows just to get the spine a little bit more mobile. We'll breathe in, drop the belly, look up, and then breathe out, round and look back. Let's do two more. Awesome. Then you're going to come to a flat back, neutral spine. Left hand reaches forward, and your right leg kicks back. Good. So we're just trying to hold it here. That's all we're doing. 3, 2, very gently lower it down, and then shift to the other side. Right hand forward with the left leg back. So one thing when it comes to balance is we always want to pay attention to where our leg is going. If you see that it's really misaligned, go ahead, try to get those knees and toes in the same alignment. You see my hands going all the way out to right field there. And easy lower it down. Good. From here, downward facing dog. Curl the toes, bring your booty up and back. And just stretch your hamstrings out a little bit if they're feeling extra tight. Maybe you just woke up. We won't spend too long here. But let's take 3 conscious breaths. Big inhale. And send it out. Again, breathe in. Make some noise on the breath out. Good. One more time. Awesome. Looking up at your hands, you're going to gently walk, or you could jump to them. As soon as you get to the forward bend, lock the fingers behind your back, bring it up and over the head. Maybe shake your head left to right, say, nope, not today. Up and down, be like, yeah, it's all good. Then we're going to release the hands down to our toes as we slowly come up, one backbone at a time. Head and shoulders will be the last thing up. Good. Now I just want you to stand at attention here. Feel your feet grounding into the earth, or mat, or roof, whatever you're on top of. Maybe wiggle your toes. So right here, right now, this is called mountain pose. And I want you to just literally feel the mountain. So military style, again, you got your shoulders back, your chin is parallel to the floor. And in a weird fantasy kind of world, it's almost like you feel the skin of your foot really attaching into the ground below you. Good. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up here. Cactus arms, breathe out with a gentle look up. Good. Hands up again. And to your heart. Cool. So today, guys, I'm going to be giving you 3 different poses, and we're just going to put them on repeat for the first part of this session. That way you can really get balanced down, because it's not just holding the pose. It's actually in the transitions where we might need them more. So from your mountain pose, I want you to bring the arms up again. Cactus, breathe out. Good. Bring it back to the sky. Chair pose, you're going to sit down low. So very important with your chair, make sure the knees are behind the toes. We always want to check on that. We also want to make sure we're not overarching our spine. And then little by little, as you start to put your feet closer together, which, I don't really say it's necessary, but you'll notice that balance becomes a little bit more difficult that way. So if you want to give it a shot, hold it there for 2 more breaths. And then hands to the heart. Stand up tall, keep those legs straight. I'm going to have you bring the hands out just by your belly button level, and we're going to go one knee at a time. Right knee, right hand, left knee, left hand. So again, just to get that balance down between one leg up at a time. As you start to get more confident, you could leave it up there a little bit longer. Let's go 10. 4, 3, 2. Nice. Go ahead and catch the left the left knee with your hands and try to pull it in as tight as you can. Now remember, because we already set the intention to work on balance today, maybe we have a wall bias just in case things start to get a little sketch. As you can see, I clearly had to put myself away from any of the edges here on the roof. I'm not about to play Daredevil with y'all. Awesome. Now we're going to take that left knee, bring it out to the side, tree pose. So, for trees, hands to the heart, as basic as you want to be. Not in a bad way. Or you could bring the hands up to the sky. Maybe to open the shoulders a little bit more, you do a reverse prayer, hands behind your back. I want you to be any kind of tree that you want to. Take 3 breaths in doing so. Good. We'll bring the knee back forward and then gently lower down, giving you a good shake out and switching over to the other side. So again, I'm going to catch that right knee with the hands. Try to bring it in as tight as I can while the back is straight. Awesome. When you're ready for the tree, show me the tree that you want to be. You guys could be a maple tree, maybe a pine tree. I can't think of any other trees. A weeping willow, whatever it is. Where my tree people at? Let's go 2 more breaths. Awesome. Knee's going to come forward and we're going to give it a little shake out. Big inhale, reach up to the sky. Cactus arm, big sigh. Good. Bring it up again. And all the way down, forward bend. So we'll be back in that position soon, but I just want to take you through a little flow real quick. So halfway up and down. Halfway. Hands down, feet back, plank. So as I mentioned, today's focus is on balance. We're not necessarily trying to go for, all the vinyasas, but I will give you the opportunity this one time. If you want to take a vinyasa. You could do an upward dog to a downward dog, but for the rest of us, we're just going to pull right back to downward dog. Good. Now looking up at your hands, walk or jump, forward bend. Halfway up and down. Stand up, reach for the sky. Cactus arms, big sigh. Good. Hands back up. Answer your hearts. Awesome. Big inhale, reach up again. Cactus arms. Hands high. Chair pose. Good. Nice. Okay, now if you want to stay in your chair, that's going to be a real balance challenge. Please stay in your chair. Otherwise, you could stand up tall as you lift the left knee up. And then tree pose. Bring it to the tree. Good. Any variation, try something different. If you really want to play with your balance, you could either look up or close your eyes. See what that does if you try. Good. Everybody's hands circle up. And the knee comes down. Sorry, foot comes down, hands to the heart. Hands up again. Cactus. Bring it back up. Chair pose. So again, if you want to try sitting down and raising the knee, you can. Otherwise, stand tall, right knee comes up. Tree pose. And remember, you can always use your hands to help you out. As you start to get a little bit more confident, that's when I want you to get more comfortable without using the hand. The same as your mountain pose, just feel the grounding of your legs fusing between your feet and the floor. Everybody's arms go up. And then exhale, chair pose, sit down. Hands to the heart, relax. And by your side, mountain pose. Okay, so let's try that little 2-pose series right there. We'll start off with chair, move to tree, go right to left to right, 2 times each. When you're ready, arms up, chair pose. Left leg tree pose. Mountain pose. Chair pose. Right knee tree. Mountain pose. One more time. Chair. Tree. Mountain. Let's see if I can do better on the next one. Chair. Tree. Mountain. Good. Let's actually do that with a nice quiet space. One more time right, one more time left. I'm not going to say anything, but you guys can follow me in case that helps with your balance. Starting with mountain. Get out. Okay. Now let's add a little bit more into our mix here. We're going to go from tree pose. So let's say we just got out tree. Then we're going to kick back into a crescent pose. Now I'm doing this very slow motion wise so you guys can kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. But as we start to shift forward, I'm kicking my left leg back nice and firm. See how straight it is, how firm it is? That's what's going to help me find some distance to land back, all right? So remember, we don't want to be scared. We don't want to be scared going back because then we're just probably going to either head for the floor or maybe wobble off to the side. So think firm kick. I know where I'm going. Crescent pose. Okay? Let's give that a shot first. So we're in tree pose. Crescent pose. Very nice. Good, good. Now if you start to feel a little wobbly, widen out those legs. Give yourself a little bit more width. Take 4 deep inhales, 4 deep exhales. Lean forward on the 4th. Chair pose, sit together. And mountain pose, relax. All right. I talked you through the first one. Now let me see you do it yourself. With the right knee up. Show me tree to crescent. Perfect. 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 Just keep doing that every time. Your balance is going to be amazing. Day in and day out. We'll spend 4 breaths here. Good. Lean forward, but not too deep. Chair pose. And mountain pose. Okay, guys. I don't want to talk you to death because I feel like I've been doing that all this video, but that's the 3 poses that we're going to put on repeat, one after the other, and we're going to go 3 times right side, 3 times left side. So when you're ready, I just want you to assume the mountain. Take a big inhale, reach up. Cactus arms. Hands high again. Chair pose. Left knee up, tree. Left leg back, crescent. Lean forward, chair. Right knee's coming up, tree. Crescent. Chair. Mountain pose. All right? Let's do it again. I'm going to give you very minimal cues here, okay? Breathe in. Sit down, breathe out. Left leg up on the inhale, tree. Crescent pose on the exhale. Lean forward with the breath in. Step together with the breath out. Right knee, inhale. Crescent pose, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Let's do it a couple more times. Just following our flow, all right? Good. Our last lean forward. Chair pose. Stay here on chair. Stay here with chair. The last little bit I'll make you do. Heels coming up. See if you could still balance that way for 3, 2, and forward bend. Good. Halfway up and down. Halfway up. Hands down, plank. So I'll give you guys another opportunity to do a vinyasa, up dog, down dog if you want to. Otherwise, you're going to hold plank with us. 3, 2. Left knee comes down. Right hand's going to go up for a side plank. Okay, now notice how I matched up. My left hand, left knee, and right foot. All in one line, almost like Orion's belt. Now, where balance can be a little tricky here is that actual line up there if you're not used to it. So you can always step your foot out a little from alignment just to help you in case balance is acting a little goofy. In case you need something more challenging today, the leg can come up. Maybe you take the knee away. We've got 2 more breaths. Nice. Hands down to plank, and then switch sides. I'm going to switch here so you can see me. So again, I got right hand, right knee, and I'm evaluating what my left leg is. All right? Might be on the edge of the roof. I'm going off crazy. But if you got a nice, safe space, why not something different today, right? Was balanced. Just trying to do it. We got 3, 2, and then ease back to plank. Hold hands down. Both hands down, plank. Good. You're here for 3, 2, child's pose, knees down. Opa. Very nice, my friends. Go ahead, swing those legs around, sitting down nice and tall with your toes. So, I'm straight up. So I'm going to tell you guys straight up. That's probably one of the best flows that I was ever taught to help me with balance. So try it on repeat, just tree, chair, mountain pose, whatever you could get. I'm sorry, tree, crescent, chair. Tree, crescent, chair. That's a tongue twister if you want to try one. From here, reach up and forward bend. And remember, my amigos, it does not matter really, even though as we get older, that's when we start to notice balance going a little off, but it could happen at any day, any age. So it's a fundamental part of yoga that's, you should never be too proud to practice. See if we get a little bit deeper. When I was in seventh grade, I had such a bad basketball injury. I'd fallen after tripping, and my forearm snapped in half. And man, I was just like, oh, if only I had balance coordinated enough to like know how to fall, that situation could have been different. Let's go ahead, lie down. But that's one of the things I do think is so humbling about injuries is that they help us learn not just about our bodies, but how to really approach life. So I'm telling myself, yeah, don't be running so fast anymore, boo. From here, take a bridge, feet down flat as we press the hips up. We're going to lock the fingers behind us. Take 5 deep breaths. And then slowly coming down. Hey. Rock your knees side to side. And then figure 4, right ankle on the left knee. Pull the left knee in. Give it a nice tight squeeze. Taking 5 long breaths. And switch. Take 4. 3. Go one more deep breath. And then release, placing one hand on each knee, circling the knees together and apart. Other way. And then bring the right leg in, left leg out. From here, we'll take a little twist across the body as we reach to the right, keeping our shoulders down. Good. Bringing it back and switching. As soon as you're ready to twist across the body. And back to the center. Hugging the knees in nice and tight as much as you can. Deep breath. And then exhale, taking a minute to just relax. Find appreciation with ourselves and trying to work on our balance today. So don't let your thoughts cloud your mind too much. Focused on the breathing and proud of what already has been accomplished. Not what we haven't accomplished yet. Everything that we can be proud of at this moment. Take a deep breath. Shavasana. slowly start to reset your body, wiggling the fingers and toes. Reaching your arms back and stretching. And then you could either stay here, roll to your side, or take a seat whenever you're ready. Once you're sitting up tall with me, take 3 deep breaths. One more deep, deep, deep breath. Exhale out all that stress. And then bring the hands to your heart to feel that beating battery that's been there since the very, very start. My friends, remember that life isn't just all work and all play. We need to have lots and lots of balance. So I want to thank you for showing up on your mat, doing what you can, and accepting every challenge. Put a smile on your face to make this world a better place. And as always, my friends, I appreciate your time, space, energy, and health. So do me a favor, appreciate, respect, and always love yourself. Namaste. Thank y'all for showing up. I'll see you for the next yoga session. Peace.